Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today we dive into the melancholic and mysterious world of Echo and the Bunnymen. This British post-punk band created dark anthems, poetic lyrics, and a unique atmosphere. They weren't as commercial as other bands of their era, but their influence is massive. Are you a true fan, or do you only know The Killing Moon? Let's find out with part 1 of the Trivia Challenge. 1. In which city was Echo and the Bunnymen formed? A. London. B. Manchester. C. Liverpool. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. C. Liverpool. Echo and the Bunnymen formed in Liverpool in the late 1970s. Although the city is famous for the Beatles, it also gave birth to this dark and sophisticated band. From there, they launched a career filled with reverb-soaked guitars and poetic lyrics. They were key players in the British post-punk movement. 2. What was the band's first album? A. Heaven Up Here. B. Crocodiles. C. Ocean Rain. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Crocodiles released. In 1980, Crocodiles was their debut album. It was praised for its emotional intensity and sharp guitar work. Critics welcomed it as a mature and artistic debut. It featured early classics like Rescue and Do It Clean. 3. Who is the band's lead singer and frontman? A. Ian Curtis. B. Ian McCulloch. C. Mark Burgess. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Ian McCulloch. Ian McCulloch is the unmistakable voice and face of Echo and the Bunnymen. His dramatic, melancholic style and messy hair made him a post-punk icon. Many fans compared him to a modern Jim Morrison. His poetic lyrics shaped an entire generation of alternative music lovers. 4. Which of these songs is considered their masterpiece? A. The Cutter. B. Lips Like Sugar. C. The Killing Moon. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. C. The Killing Moon. The Killing Moon is their most famous and revered song. Released in 1984, it became a post-punk anthem. Its dark atmosphere and enigmatic lyrics earned comparisons to David Bowie and Leonard Cohen. It was featured in the film Donnie Darko, reaching a new audience. 5. What instrument creates the band's signature atmospheric sound? A. Electric guitar with delay. B. Analog keyboard. C. Synth bass. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. A. Electric guitar with delay. Will Sargent, the band's guitarist, used delay and reverb effects to build ethereal soundscapes. His style influenced bands like U2 and Radiohead. It wasn't about speed. It was about atmosphere and feeling. His guitar work helped define the band's unique sonic identity. 6. Which band was a friendly rival to Echo and the Bunnymen in the 80s? A. Joy Division. B. The Smiths. C. The Teardrop Explodes. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. C. The Teardrop Explodes. Both bands came from the same Liverpool scene. Ian McCulloch and Julian Cope of Teardrop Explodes were friends before forming their bands. Later, they competed for attention and success. It was a creative and friendly rivalry that energized the local music scene. 7. Which album featured a full orchestra and was recorded in Paris? A. Porcupine. B. Ocean Rain. C. Evergreen. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Ocean Rain, released in 1984. Ocean Rain included orchestral arrangements recorded in France. McCulloch called it the greatest album ever made. It includes Silver, 7 Seas, and of course, The Killing Moon. Its cinematic and majestic sound made it a true work of art. Great job. You've completed part 1. Ready to finish the challenge? Let's move into part 2. You've stepped into the moody, poetic world of Echo and the Bunnymen. Now let's see if you can handle the second half of this sonic journey. Ready? 8. Which album marked the band's comeback in the 90s? A. Evergreen. B. Flowers. C. meteorites. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: A. Evergreen. After a hiatus and some lineup changes, Evergreen marked their return in 1997. It was well received and connected with a new generation of fans. Songs like Nothing Lasts Forever showed the band still had magic. It was a musical and emotional rebirth. 9. What visual style defined the band in their early years? A. Colorful psychedelia. B. Elegant goth. C. Dark minimalism. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: C. Dark minimalism. The band avoided flashy visuals. They preferred dark clothes, smoky stages, and moody lighting. Their image reflected introspection and mystery. This aesthetic inspired many alternative bands in the 2000s. They were pioneers of the dark, cool look. 10. What other genre did they subtly blend into their sound? A. Scottish folk. B. Classical music. C. 1960s psychedelia. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: C. 1960s psychedelia. Echo and the Bunnymen infused their music with 60s psychedelic influences, reminiscent of the Doors and the Byrds. They used soft harmonies, spacey guitars, and dreamlike lyrics. Their sound blended modern melancholy with vintage mysticism. 11. Which modern band has cited Echo and the Bunnymen as an influence? A. Coldplay. B. Foo Fighters. C. The Black Keys. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: A. Coldplay. Chris Martin of Coldplay has expressed admiration for Echo and the Bunnymen. Their influence is clear in Coldplay's emotional atmospheres and melodic flow. Bands like Interpol and The Killers also cite them as an inspiration. Their legacy runs deep. 12. Which song is seen as one of their most hopeful tracks? A. Bring On the Dancing Horses. B. Over the Wall. C. My Kingdom. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: A. Bring On the Dancing Horses, released in 1985. This song has a more dreamy and uplifting vibe. It was featured on the Pretty in Pink movie soundtrack. Its nostalgic tone offers a break from the band's usual darkness. It shows a softer, more romantic side of Echo and the Bunnymen. 13. What distinguishes Ian McCulloch's voice? A. High-pitched range. B. Deep, melancholic, and dramatic tone. C. Aggressive screaming. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: B. Deep, melancholic, and dramatic tone. McCulloch's voice is rich, emotional, and instantly recognizable. It has a warm yet haunting quality. His vocal delivery expresses both vulnerability and strength. It's one of the most distinctive voices in post-punk music. 14. What was the title of their recent tour and re-recording project? A. Ocean Rain Forever. B. The Stars, the Oceans, and the Moon. C. Bunnymen Reborn. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer: B. The Stars, the Oceans, and the Moon. This was the name of their 2018 tour and album. They re-recorded classic songs with new orchestral and intimate arrangements. It was a way to reinvent their legacy while staying true to their soul. A heartfelt tribute to their evolution and history. That's the end of our Echo and the Bunnymen Trivia Challenge. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments, subscribe for more, and keep exploring hidden rock gems with trivia clips.